Okay, hang on to your hats as we blow the lid off the video gaming world with some exclusive footage from the E3 Interactive Entertainment Expo held in Los Angeles during May. This event was probably the biggest industry show and tell session on the planet, and most of the big guns were there peddling their wondrous wares like there was no tomorrow. Sega, the masters of techno-wizardry-inspired marketing, were in the process of trying to woo all comers with a Saturn demo which depicted classics like Daytona, Panzer Dragoon and Virtua Fighter, although there wasn't an abundance of new software. Acclaim also showed off their admittedly conventional platformers from the Batman Forever movie. Nintendo were also in the house, although their display was fairly devoid of Ultra 64 product. Instead, there was a rare demo of the new Donkey Kong game, which sees the gargantuan gorilla left out of the proceedings altogether. Instead, you get to play with Diddy Kong, plus a new character with a bizarre long yellow tail. The new Kong epic looks very similar to the original, which is not necessarily a bad thing, although it would be nice to see a little more innovation from Planet N. And where would a decent Games Expo be without Doom? And believe it or not, the 3D experience to end all 3D experiences is now headed for the arcades, as Williams attempt to get some multiplayer mayhem happening. Atari also showed off the promising Primal Rage conversion for the Jaguar, although there wasn't really a huge crowd swell around their stand. However, they also let people suss out the Jag virtual reality gear, which did have quite a few takers. Whether this move will finally see the Jag roar is, however, somewhat debatable. E3 was also a haven for LA's weirdos and tripped out video game characters. Just check this lot out.
My mate finds him incredibly attractive, although I don't know.
But the best display by far was the throbbing, pulsating, rhythmic show put on by Sony for the PlayStation. This machine looks like really cutting loose when it is released later this year. Games like Tekken and Ridge Racer, as well as other less known titles, were blasted onto the screen, accompanied by the staccato pummeling of Sony's female percussionist. E3 was nothing less than a huge success, and based on the games we sussed out, it looks like there is going to be a sensational bun fight between all the games platforms for your dollar over the next year or so.
Online, on TV,
Virtual reality at an affordable price. It seems the dreams of visionaries like Jan Lanier and William Gibson are becoming an affordable reality sooner than one might expect. Enter stage left the VFX1 virtual reality headgear. This astonishing hunk of technology, which will allow gamers to play 3D games such as Descent and Flight Unlimited via a flip-up 3D stereoscopic visor. And it is apparently an experience which has to be seen to be believed. The unit also comes with the attractively named Cyberpuck, which is a 3D controller, whatever that means, which allows you to interface with the 3D environment in a simple and immersively believable way, so I'm told. The visor utilises twin LCD 7-inch active colour matrix displays which offer a resolution of 789 by 230 pixels, and the visual orientation system allows the device to track head movement to 70 degrees of pitch, 70 degrees of roll, and a full 360 degrees of yaw. The VFX1 features quality headphones from AKG which are capable of dealing with sounds ranging from 20Hz up to 20 kHz. Added to this is a microphone for voice recognition and the headgear interface protocol card, which accepts 125 I/O devices. It's enough to totally enrapture even the most cynical PC gamer and should be available very, very soon.
Sports Pack $49.95. At under 10 quid again, this CD Sports Pack from Mindscape is a pretty canny purchase. D-Zone Doom add-on $39.95.